Trimble Connect is a project collaboration platform for the construction industry. Project stakeholders are brought closer together by seamlessly exchanging data between their different software and hardware solutions on the project. This information can be accessed and collaborated on in your desktop, web, or mobile environments. This can include drawings, documents, as well as 3D models. So we'll start by logging into Trimble Connect here within our web browser. We'll then see a dashboard of the different projects that we've either created or that we've been invited to. You can create new projects, and you can set the name, thumbnail image, as well as the location where the project data is hosted. Let's go ahead and go to the Trimble building project. Here we can see a series of folders that are organized by discipline. Within each discipline, we'll see a series of workflow processes that organize different models and content throughout stages of the project. I'm the architect and I'm here within Autodesk Revit. I'm going to upload my model here to the Trimble Connect cloud. Here I can see the projects that I'm associated to. Let's go to the architectural folder and upload this model to the work in progress folder. Here within Trimble SketchUp, the MEP designer can publish his 3D model to the cloud. Here we'll go to the MEP folder, we'll go to work in progress, and we'll upload the model. Now within Techless Structures, let's change the workflow. Rather than just publishing our models, let's reference in the published model from the MEP designer. Here we'll add the MEP folder. We can then see a series of MEP models as well as the versions that are associated or have been uploaded to the cloud. Let's reference in the latest version. Within a matter of moments, we can now see the MEP model has been referenced here within the structural model. We can't modify or change the geometry of the MEP model, but we can easily measure, model around, and do any clash comparisons between the two models. Now that the design phase is complete, let's do a round of design coordination and review. Let's move the models from the work in progress to the For Review folder. Once each of the models have been moved to the For Review folder, we're going to select them here in the folder structure. We can see that there are 4 models selected over here on the right side of the screen. We'll now go ahead and review these models in the 3D viewer. Once the models have been opened, we can easily control their visibility here in the model tree. Here we can turn off the architectural model, the civil model, and now we only see the MEP as well as the structural model. We can easily navigate and zoom to different locations in the model. We can then easily review and find any kind of conflicts. For instance, here we see the steel beam is inside of this opening. Let's go ahead and create some red lines here in the model, and then create and assign a to-do to a different project stakeholder to take care of this and coordinate. Now that we've created the red line, let's go ahead and assign this to a particular project stakeholder. Under More Options, we can set the priority level, we can assign a due date, and then we can also assign this to a particular project stakeholder or a group of stakeholders. In this case, let's go ahead and assign this to the structural group. From here, automated email notifications are sent to all of the members in the structural group. If we then go to the To-Dos tab, we'll see that there's a new to-do or task item that's been created. When we select it, we'll see a preview thumbnail image, and when we click on that, it's going to open up those models and zoom us to that particular location and show the red lines associated with this to-do. Now that the review phase is complete with our design, let's go ahead and move the models and any documents to the For Construction phase. In the estimating and scheduling phase, we can reference the design models that were uploaded to the Trimble Connect cloud here within Vico Office. We can read the different quantities and properties from the BIM model objects to automatically derive our schedule as well as our estimate. Here we're comparing two different versions of the design. Within Vico, we can easily see the differences which may impact and update our schedule as well as estimate. Here within our BIM environment, we're going to use the 3D geometry to stake out points that will automatically send through the cloud to the robotic total stations in the field. Here within Trimble Field Link, I can import the points from the Trimble Connect cloud. We're going to go ahead and log into Trimble Connect. Then we can go to Jobs, we'll import, we'll then go to the cloud. We'll see a list of the projects that we're associated to. Select Trimble Building, go to the Contractor folder where I have layout points, and then I can import the background DWG as well as the points file. Here we can see the backdrop DWG floor plan as well as the points now imported into FieldLink. We can then synchronize these with the robotic total station to lay out the points in the field. When working in a fabrication shop or construction job site, Wi-Fi or internet access isn't always easily accessible. So here, using Trimble Connect for desktop and Trimble Connect for mobile, we can easily download files, including models, and access them offline. We've organized here a series of our different models into model groups. Here I'm going to go ahead and turn on all of the design models. Now when I go to the 3D view, you'll see that I have access to viewing all of the different models. This is very similar to the web interface. Over here to the right, we can see the model tree. We can turn on and off the different models. We can also view the individual model groups or model objects. Here we can filter and group the objects in the model based on the different properties that are found inside of the models. Here, let's go ahead and organize the model by the phase numbers. I'll go ahead and select all of the objects in phase 220. Then what I can do is I can go ahead and say show only those objects. This makes it easy for me to easily isolate specific areas of the model or check the integrity of different model objects and their properties. Now let's see how we can leverage to-dos as fabrication task items or even work packages for the field. Here we can see within Trimble Connect for Web that I've created a task here for fabricating this B10 beam, and there's a quantity of 2. I can see that there are 2 attachments here. There's a 3D model of the assembly as well as the 2D PDF drawing. Here within Trimble Connect Web, it's easy for me to view both the drawing as well as view the 3D model. But let's say that we want to make this more convenient for a shop or a field worker. They're going to typically be using their mobile device. So let's go ahead and review the same to-do and the attachments out on the field using our Trimble Connect for mobile. Here on my iPad, I'm going to open up the Trimble building. I can see the different users that are associated to the project. I can then go to the folder structure. I can then see the downloaded models that are here on my iPad. Now I'm going to go to the to-dos. Let's do a search for that B10 fabrication to-do that we were just reviewing. Here we can open up that to-do, scroll down, and we can see the attachments. Let's first open up the shop drawing. Now let's go ahead and review the 3D model of that assembly. We can also change the status of this here directly within our iPad. So once fabrication is complete, we'll edit the status and we'll go ahead and say closed. Once that's complete, We'll go ahead and synchronize the statuses with the cloud. Now when we come back to the Trimble Connect for Web interface, we can see that this particular fabrication item is closed. We can also export a status report of all of the different to-dos on the project and export those to Excel. So in summary, Trimble Connect is the glue between project stakeholders and the different software and hardware tools that they utilize on a project. The latest project information can be accessed anywhere, anytime, and on any device.